Hello. I hear it's reading week. I brought some reading. So these are my attempts to adapt the great films of our time into something a lot more gripping, great novels. Slight problems with copyright and also the fact that I haven't really seen these films. I have quite a problem with cinema. I can only sit through about 10 minutes of any film before I fall asleep, so going to the cinema for me is like paying for a loud, expensive nap. We'll press on. Okay. This one is my attempt at novelizing the film Trainspotting. I hadn't realized at the time that someone had already gotten to this one first. Some Welsh man, I don't know. It's largely my own original work, therefore, so I'll read it out to you now. It's an extract from my short novel, Drug Story. It was a Thursday afternoon, and I awoke with a hangover, but a hangover for drugs. I had taken loads of drugs that night, some ecstasies and other ones. I remember, because of all the drugs. People were passing them around and eating them out of a top hat, like rebels. They'd seen it in the film, they thought it'd be a laugh. I didn't get it. I thought that some injection drugs might be good to have at breakfast, but I'd used all my arm needles and the dishwasher was full. So I knocked on Steve's door for some of his. Steve, have you got any heroin needles? I need some heroin for my breakfast. No, he said, I've given them all away. Anyway, you've been partying way too hard, man. Bro, you need to chill out, dude, because mate, you're wasted, pal. Scottish. No, Steve. I'll be having withdrawal symptoms and everything all day now, you bastard. I slammed the door arrogantly and went back to my flat. I decided to have toast instead. Suddenly, there was a very ugly knock at the door, and I knew instantly that was one of my mental friends that I hate. Indeed, it was Cancer Pete. He was after some splits. 2 for a tenner, I shrugged, puffing out thick black-grey smoke from my belly and acting like I didn't really care about anything in the world, even him. Oh, come on, man, I can't afford that much. I need at least 5 for this party. 3's my final offer, I said, downing a second half bottle of whiskey. Okay, then, he said. I knew you'd come around. I coughed, still chewing about 60 pills I'd soaked in attendance. I lit another cigarette I'd rolled myself. Now get out of my face, you shit. He knew I meant business and fucked off really quickly. I then went back to bed because the pills were making me feel a bit sideways. I was sick, screamed a little bit, and then I was fine. Thanks for that. So, Act 2 now. All the best plays have 2 acts. All the best plays and this. So this is my attempt to novelize the film Lord of the Rings. Again, I didn't realize at the time, this was the point where I started to check whether it had been done before. Told me twice. So it's a fantasy story. It's basically Lord of the Rings. I've left some clues in it that show you it's basically Lord of the Rings. Okay? Fantasy story. It was basically Lord of the Rings. And in the town of the small people lived Eric Fortified, an exceptionally strong small man, played in the film as well by a small man, so it's fine. He had carved himself out metal hands with his blacksmithing apparatus to replace his real hands, which he used as feet. Vain struggles could crush a man/lover's skull in a second. Starting to think this Eric character's a bit too OP. It was the morning, So he got up, smacking the alarm radio into a pulse. It helped him to start the day by demonstrating his superiority over the machines, most of which hadn't been invented yet. It was a very expensive and an anachronistic hobby. He fried a breakfast. Not having oil, he just spat dead loads onto the stove, his hangover saliva flash frying the cunt's black as ashes. He brushed powdered sausages into his fat, bearded gob. Crumbs going all everywhere. Oh God, it's making me sick just writing it down. Quest time, he ejaculated. And then he said it as well. But first, an enormous beer to ensure I'm unprepared for everything ahead. He necked the lot. Servants hastily topped him up. And then he glugged that and all. He was unfazed. Wobbled out the door to go and punch a dragon or whatever it is. And then an old wizard, Lord, came in on a horse and netted him. Oh shit, that set him off. Eric was chopping at the ropes with his massive axe, eventually getting free. Shithead, he grumbled. Right, back to the dragon. So if you'd like to buy any of these novel adaptations, they are available in all bookstores. You just have to let me know where to meet you and I'll print one off. So thanks a lot.
Bobby Ennis, everybody!